With lockdown restrictions continuing to ease, just a few days ago I headed out to the Lake District with both my uncle and my cousin. So as I've been talking lately about having a desire to tell stories with my photography, I thought this would be a good opportunity to do just that as we hiked up Ullock Pike. Things started off perfectly. It was nice and dry, it was cool, and I began taking a range of different photos as we began our ascent. I thought this would be a good opportunity for me photographically, as I'd finally have people to photograph during my hike, which would help make it easier to tell the story. Even if my cousin does make it a little bit more difficult by insisting on doing silly poses every time he sees me raise my camera. As we got higher up the mountain, the weather got progressively worse. The wind picked up and it began raining, which only got heavier and heavier the higher we got. As we got closer to the summit, this became more and more challenging, and as we'd all been on lockdown for 3 months and hadn't been out on many hikes or doing the usual exercise we would, none of us were at our fittest either, so this was probably more challenging than we'd anticipated. So it was a bit of a struggle, and as my legs got more and more tired and the weather got worse and worse, my photography did suffer after that. I put my camera away, and suddenly the goal was just simply getting to the summit. So although I wasn't able to get the photos I would have liked and wasn't able to tell a complete story, just like I said in my last video, that didn't take away from the day at all. Particularly with everything that's going on in the world at the moment and being on lockdown for so long, how could you possibly come away disappointed spending a day in the Lake District with family and enjoying views like this? So that's just a little glimpse of what I've been up to most recently. I'm just really happy to be able to go out on these little adventures again. I don't expect I'll be doing any travelling this year, to be quite honest, which is unlike me, but with everything that's going on, But it doesn't really bother me so much because I've got so much nearby to enjoy. And there's so much in this country that I want to do anyway. So I think a good year, a good opportunity to make the most of what's around me and what else is in the country. Is in this country. So that's my plan for this year. Aside from that, what I've been up to lately, just plodding away here in my flat, working on trying to build up a stock portfolio for video, not bothering with photography stock anymore, with recent Shutterstock announcement and things. That's a discussion for another time, but I am trying to build up a portfolio for video stock, and then I've been working on my website, putting out a lot of content at the moment, putting out a lot of blog posts. If you don't know, I have a podcast now. I started just a few weeks ago. So I am keeping busy, putting out lots of new stuff. If you haven't listened to my podcast yet, it really would mean a lot if you could check that out. It is very new, but I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I just love creating stuff and putting it out. So I'm enjoying that. But yeah, if you could listen to my podcast, give me a bit of feedback, give me some comments. That'd be very much appreciated.
Whether you love photography or you have any passion that you want to turn into a career, then this is the podcast for you. This is the Chris Gouge Show.
Twitch. I've started doing Twitch again because I have enjoyed doing debates with my friends on photography. I thought, why do that privately, just one-on-one with friends? Why not do that with the audience that I have where other people can join in? So I'm going to be having more photography debates on Twitch. So check out my channel and I'll have a schedule of different debates I'll be doing there. Chat with Chris every Wednesday on Instagram, where I just go live and have a conversation with whoever turns up. That's just a fun thing. So lots keeping me busy. And yeah, that's it. If you've watched my most recent videos, you'll know that I've been speaking about having a slight change of direction in my photography moving forward. That's a long-term thing, really. So for the here and now and for the short term, I'm going to be doing what I have been doing, and going on local adventures, getting outdoors, going on hikes in the Lake District, things like that, getting out with my camera, photographing all these places as best as I can. So no change there for the short term, especially with everything that's going on right now. It's just good to be able to get out and photograph the landscape around me. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.